Mute.
The signing officer hereby calls the committee to order. And before we proceed with our meeting conference, may I request the secretariat for the opening prayer.
Let's go ahead. Then Father, Son, and Spirit. Almighty and gracious Father, we thank you for this opportunity to gather today for daily conference. We ask for your divine guidance, which as assistance the requirements, specifications, and processes for this given project. Grant us clarity in mind, integrity, foremost, and fairness in all our dealings. Help us to hold transparency, accountability, and the common good as we move forward. Let's hold our participants to pure integrity of every stakeholder present. It is proceeding with gravity and orderly and meant for the best outcome and serves our interest. All this we ask in your holy name, amen. In Father, Son, and Spirit.
Before we proceed with the Prebid conference, the presiding officer would like to manifest that the five-member committee, of the five-member bank committee, the chairman is not around, so he's attending on some urgent and important matters. So consistent with the provisions of the implementing rules and regulations of the Public Act 009, the vice chair shall preside over this Prebid conference. And before we proceed, may I request the secretariat to confirm whether the observers were given the invitation for the Prebid conference as well as the procurement schedule to be conducted by this office.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone. I would like to inform the body and confirm that the invitations were sent to the observers. Thank you.
As the invitation to the observers has been affirmed and confirmed by the head of the secretariat, may I request again the secretariat to please call the roll.
And today, we shall now proceed with the roll call of attendance for the back members. Engineer Mark Francis Antona, Vice Chairman, and Danny Quismondo, regular member, Fausto Elanjang, professional member, Levi H. Estimo, professional member, our technical working group, Mr. Clarence Petalino, Nani Tumpok, Edgardo Ladores, Walter Morito, Raymond Pagpili, Malu Acosta, Rowena Lumoxo, and for the Bank Secretariat, Sir Irish Torino, Giselle Foley Lumoxo, Govind Talupan, and yours truly, Emily Happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Secretariat. As read by the Secretariat of the five-member committee back of this office, four are present. Therefore, the presiding officer declares the existence of the following. For consideration in today's pre-bid conference, we have at our disposal two projects. The first project is with contract ID 26JI0011. That is with the contract name Road Widening Tertiary Roads-Imelda-Payao-Siay Road S21216 Zamboanga Sibugay with station K1757 plus negative 894.15 to K1757 plus negative 411 with an ABC of 32,653,600 pesos. And the second consideration for Prebid conference is with contract ID 26JI0012 with contract name road widening Tertiary Roads-Imelda-Payao-Siay Road K1759 plus 000 to K1759 plus 760 with an EPC of 35,459,340 pesos. Again, as discussed and laid out during the pre-procurement conference, it was discussed that all relevant details, the specifications of the plans were already prepared, and as confirmed by the members of the member of the DPWH, the same has been posted in the website, on PhilJAC's website, the website of the procuring entity, and in the conspicuous place of this office. So as we proceed with the discussion of the relevant details for the project under Prebid conference today, may I request the planning engineers to present to us the relevant details. And before you proceed, for the record, kindly state your name.
Good morning to everyone. I am Sheila Boris from the Planning and Design section. I'm going to present the two road widening projects. So for the first project, we have 26JI0011, road widening Tertiary Roads-Imelda-Payao-Siay Road SO1216 MN, Zamboanga Sibugay, kilometer 1,757 plus minus 894.15 to kilometer 1,757 plus minus 411 with the calendar days of 164, located Barangay Bintulan, Imelda, Zamboanga Sibugay, with the APC of 32,653,600 for the layout plan. For the project details, the length of the project 483.15 linear meter. For the width of main carriageway, 3.35 meters per lane. Width of bike lane, 1.5 meters per lane. Width of sidewalk, 1.5 meters per lane. Base thickness of main carriageway, 280 mm. Sub-base thickness 200 mm. bike lane thickness 150 mm, sidewalk thickness 100 mm. This is the typical road, the existing carriageway and widened lane of 3.35 meters. With the bike lane both side 1.5 meters, and we have the curb and gutter and the sidewalk both sides. For the summary of quantities, Part B, other general requirements, and also please be reminded that in Part B, we have item B12 for the removal and relocation of utilities. And Part C, earthworks. Part D, sub-base and base course. Part E, surface course. Part F, bridge construction. Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. And Part H, miscellaneous structures. For the next project, we have 26 JI 0012, road widening, Tertiary Roads, Junction, Imelda-Alicia Road, kilometer 1,759 to kilometer 1,759 plus 766, with a calendar days of 170, located at Alicia, Zamboanga, Sibugay, with the ABC of 35,459,340. The layout. The length of this project is 766 linear meter, width of main carriageway 3.35 meters per lane, width of bike lane 1.5 meters per lane, width of sidewalk 1.5 meters per lane, with base thickness of main carriageway 280 mm, sub-base thickness 200 mm, the bike lane thickness 150 mm, and the sidewalk thickness 100 mm. Also, this is the typical with the existing carriageway and the widened lane both sides 3.35 meters per lane. And the bike lane also both sides, 1.5 meters per lane, with the curb and gutter, and the sidewalk both sides. For the summary of quantities, Part B, other general requirements, and also in this project, there's also item B12 for the removal and relocation of utilities. Part C, earthworks. Part D, sub-base and base course. Part E, surface course. Part F, bridge construction. Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. And Part H, miscellaneous structures. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Boris. Before we proceed, the presiding officer wishes to correct himself when he stated the contract name, but rather the correct term should be the project name. I stand corrected. For clarification, may I ask the engineer Boles on station limit of the proj- project ID 26JI0012. As stated in the invitation, the project limit of the second project is 7 plus 7060. And in the presentation is 766. As as relayed by the member of the back, maybe be clarified by Engineer Magpili on the discrepancy of the station.
Yes. Yes. Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone, members of this committee. Uh, as per the advertised station limits for contract ID 26GI0012, we have it was based on the given program of works by the planning and design section. However, upon the posting of this invitation, it was found out that it has the given program of works has an error. As we have the planning design section have submitted an updated program of works, and the same one was our basis for the issuance of the supplemental bulletin posted today, correcting the station limits of contract ID 26GI0012.
In addition to the part of Engineer Magpili, I just want to clarify that the program of work is not erroneous, sir. The programmers did not have any human errors whatsoever. It's because of the guidelines that we received dated, I mean memorandum dated April 2026. So regarding the accelerate, so that's why we are mandated to recompute our program of work in order for the adaptation of the guidelines.
Well, in conclusion, the said discussion, this has been well taken, and I believe there's no more issues to be discussed. The same has been resolved. And moving on, may I request the Secretariat to please inform our viewers and those who are here present on the component of the bid to be submitted by prospective bidders.
Mr. Chair, before anything else, can I raise a question?
Yes, yes, Bill.
This is with regards to the our pay items for the said projects, specifically the item from the part of the drainage slope protection works, the item 501D, because the program, this is the pay item description, pipe culverts class 4 RCPC. And if we may clarify to the bidders or the watchers regarding the differentiation of the, because there are some programs that are the same pay item but different line regarding 501D, pipe covers, and I already inquired the planning, the programmer, they have different specifications on this. The other is 910 millimeter, the diameter, and the other is 1220 meter, 1.2 meter in diameter. However, in the presentation of the 40 bill of quantities, they may seem the same pay item. And the programmers expound on this matter. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Regarding for the item 501E, there's only one available PIT in the pipe culverts in the DCMA. So that's why, as programmer, I adopt the 180 but indifferent unit cost as per my program.
Mr. Chair, we ask if we will have a solution in this matter because in the presentation of the creation of the bill of quantities, the two items may seem redundant or the same pay item and the same pay item number and description.
The observation of the EJ Magpili is well taken, but for us not to belabor on the issue, any changes on the program of works, we can post it in a bid bulletin for us to be able to thoroughly discuss together with the planning and design personnel and any other matters and any changes we may be able to put it on the bid or supplemental bulletin. Any more questions? Again, as the opinion of Engineer Magpili has been settled, may I request the Secretariat to please discuss the component of the bid that the prospective bidders shall submit.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone. May I read to you the documents to be submitted by the bidders for the civil works projects. We have the technical and financial components of the bid. Under the technical component of the bid are the following. First, Philip's certificate of registration, platinum membership in accordance with RA 2009, Section 20 of the IRR. Second, Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board or PCAB, license and registration. Third, statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity of the contract to be bid. Fourth, statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract. The SLCC shall be supported by an owner's certificate of final acceptance issued by the project owner other than the contractor or a final rating of at least satisfactory in the CPES or similar performance and monitoring system. In case of contracts with the private sector, an equivalent document shall be submitted. Fifth, net financial contracting capacity computation. Sixth, we have bid security in the prescribed form and amount. Seven, project requirements, organizational chart for the contract, list of contractors, key personnel, list of major equipment. Eight, we have omnibus source statement. Nine, the latest general information sheet or GIS reflecting the beneficial ownership information or BOI duly received by the Securities and Exchange Commission or SEC for corporations. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership including sole proprietorship. 10th, we have Constructor Performance Evaluation System or CPES rating as per Department Order 171 Series of 2025 or an owner's certificate of final acceptance or equivalent for private sector contracts. Lastly, we have the valid ISO 9001-2015 certificate as per Department Order 110 Series of 2024. For large contractors category, we have the APCs amounting to more than 300 million but less than 450 million. For medium big category, APC amounting to more than 150 million but less than 300 million. Medium A, APC amounting to more than 30 million but less than 150 million. For large big contractors, ISO 9001-2015 certification shall continue to be required for infrastructure projects costing 300 million and above. Under the financial component of the bid are the following. First, we have bid form. Second, bid prices and the bid of quantities. Third, detailed estimates. And lastly, cash flow. The bidder shall submit One, original of technical and financial proposal and shall be signed by the bidder or its duly authorized representative. Ensure that the envelopes shall comply to the following. First, the name of the contract to be bid. Second, the name of and the address of the bidder. And third, address to the procuring entities bank. Note that the documents submitted shall comply as per Department Order 90 series of 2002. All documents submitted must be properly book bound and the contents of which must be all numbered, paginated consecutively, the total number of which must be indicated in the covering page and signed by duly authorized representative. Inclusion of minimum materials listed equipment in the technical component of the bid as per Department Order 11 series of 2017. That's it. That is all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Lonokso. In addition, the deciding wishes to inform any prospective bidders to disclose all relevant and material details of their component, especially the ongoing and completed projects. Because failure to disclose all ongoing and completed projects shall be a ground for post-disqualification. Again, from the Secretariat, may we hear for the schedule complete of the bids of the project under consideration to today's pre-bid conference.
Good morning again, Mr. Chair. And good morning, everyone. So the schedule for the opening of bids for the project discussed will be on July 20. And on July 9, we will have a pre-bid conference for 2 civil works projects. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Torino. Are there any other matters that we need to discuss? There being none, the presiding officer adjourns the committee for the pre and concludes the pre-bid conference.